everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We are the Wrestling Queen Cypher. I'm here with Pay, Mimi, Kayla, and Leah. And my name is Ladybug. So thank you for tuning in. I want to start. I mean, it's obvious where we gotta start with these damn shoes. So let's get in the Raw. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they had a decent match card. I mean, the women's match was great, but I'm gonna give it the Pay, and everybody can jump in. Like, let's go ahead and get into it.
Oh, it was crazy to me because literally, how you get your shoes jacked, bro? You got all them cousins and y'all let two random niggas jack y'all shoes. That's gotta be that's disrespectful.
Yeah, Mimi, what do you think about Shoegate? I mean,
But the shoe
Not
thing
shoegate.
might as well. I mean, like, I thought like the whole thing was just funny to me, but it's like I don't know if it's because I'm still not completely sold on Braun and Bronson, especially without Seth there, to where it just like that whole thing just didn't make sense to me. It was just like it's either the timing of everything is weird or because of Seth being hurt or not, whatever the thing is with that. It's just like it was just like, okay. It's kind of one of those things when somebody tries to like talk mess to you and you're like, oh, okay. And just kind of like that's how it felt. It just doesn't feel right to me. And I'm just like, I don't know where we're supposed to go. If it's like we're trying to make Roman and Jay look weaker to lift them up and Seth isn't here, or we're going to use this to like completely just piss off Roman and Jay to get that character push kind of happening. I don't know.
Can I
I
say
do.
something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So what you said, I thought more that felt that way. Because I was like, the only way this could really, really work for me if Seth wasn't like legitimately injured. Like we all know he's legitimately injured. But if they was building it up that he was injured and then basically then he comes back SummerSlam, does another heist, then I'll be like, okay, I see where they're going. But the fact we know Seth is not gonna be back for a while, it does kind of seem like now they're trying to figure out what to do with them too. So
Yeah, and then like Braun, he's the leader. He's like the self-proclaimed leader now, and it's just like, I mean,
Mhm.
okay, but it's the fact that the two of y'all were guard dogs before now, and I'm being petted on the regular by Seth, and now I'm supposed to just believe we run this now. Okay, and he tried to pull the Roman promo. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
It's all that damn barking.
Like
Yeah,
and
I,
him and the twitching and the yeah.
Look,
yeah.
look here.
When Braun tried to do Roman's promo, I was like, oh, because I like Braun and Bronson individually, but together, I'm like, I think the jury is still out on that. So when Braun started to cut Roman's promo, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I really believe it. Like you definitely have a really good spear, and I enjoy that, but I just didn't really believe the promo that he cut. And I like Bronson Reed too, but you jacking my man for his shoes is crazy.
Crazy work.
Leah, Leah, do you think he can even talk on the microphone?
Hmm?
Do you think that Braun Breaker can even talk on the microphone, or is it just me?
um, Me personally, I feel like he needs help. I ain't gonna lie. I think he needs a little bit more help, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, because the wrestling is there, the spirit is there, him physically in the ring, his ring ability is there, but it's his promo work that needs help to me. That's just me personally. And look, I be saying this like when I tell y'all, I literally tell my friends and stuff. I be like, I don't know if it's just me, but I think Braun Breaker is on that shit. I think he on that blow. I really do, cause he be twitching. I'm like, are you okay? Cause I'm like, I know.
You're not the first person I heard
I'm
say
like, I
that
know
though.
a tweaker when I see one. I'm like, I know one when I see one. I'm be like, oh, I don't like this. I'm like, okay, but hey, but when he tried to cut Roman's promo, I'm like, how dare you?
He tweaked.
How dare you? Because to me, it didn't sound believable. When he
Yeah.
tried to do it, it was not believable. And I ain't gonna lie, Roman, if you need us, we got you. Here our line, 1-800 Ladybug. We got you. We got you because I ain't gonna lie, Oos. We can't go for that. You got your shoes took in Detroit, mind you. They were in Detroit.
I
We're
just
in
want to
Detroit.
say though, this is proof. Remember how we had that discussion? Roman was not the black cousin; he was the
Yes.
bougie
He's a
because
weird cousin.
He's
because
he
let's be
he
honest, Jay knew to shot his shoes tight.
Exactly. He
Oh,
tied them motherfuckers tight.
Like Jay, Jimmy, Jacob, Zilla, all of them, baby, they know it was Roman. You got your shoes jacked, bro.
Mm-hmm.
he
Mm-hmm.
he's the one trying to show up to the function all cute with all the high price stuff, and you get jacked for your
And now
stuff.
you done
I
got
mean,
jacked.
And it
I
wasn't even when he
don't
got the shoes. Jack is I think after the show went off the air, watching him walk to the back with
With
just
those
his
it
shoes
just
socks.
man.
on.
popped on.
I'm like, now
yeah.
Roman, you're supposed to be the tribal chief. That's not what tribal chiefs do. Mm-mm.
I was
The
like,
what's the Boondocks quote? She made you look like a bitch in front of Usher.
Yeah,
in front of Usher.
exactly. Man, I think the worst part for me is just they all are just Jimmy, Jay, Roman. They've just looked really weak in the last couple months. Cause poor Jimmy, I know Mimi's feeling some type of way. J- Jimmy's not even at SummerSlam. And I kind of feel for him. He's not right. I didn't see him
No.
nowhere near the match card.
Mm-mm.
Like they kind of teased him being in the U.S. belt picture at one point, and now that poor baby, he just I don't like
Oh,
using the word jobber, but you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying. Like
He's
Jimmy
being sacrificed on the regular.
my
on the
heart.
he comes out to help people and still gets his ass whooped. How does that happen?
And he's probably one of the stronger ones.
Right.
He should not be laid out every week.
It makes
Mhm.
no sense when he comes out when his music hits. I'm like, oh, this poor baby. Like,
And why
I
is he always the second hand man and never the leader?
mm-hmm,
You ever notice that? Because even to Jacob, he's the second hand man. When
Yes.
it was the
yeah,
bloodline. Roman was in charge. He was the second hand man. He was the second hand to the right hand. But
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
like that's just my thing. I was like, he's never the one in charge. He's always the sidekick.
No, and then when he is in charge, is just I think that was like when Roman wasn't there, and he was like, "Yeah, you remember that whole thing he did backstage with
Oh
the,
yeah,
he's the quarterback for now until
Yeah.
Roman gets back." Like
yeah. I
that
saw that.
was him taking initiative to be the leader. And I mean, the stuff he did was interesting. It was like he's good, and like I said, he's strong enough to like pull it off to not get laid out every week.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of like, well, we need to bump up his brother's story, or we need to bump up this story. I don't know what we can do. Let's sacrifice Jimmy again.
Yeah. It's upsetting. I hope they kind of turn around. I don't want to see another version of the OG bloodline, to be honest. Like I kind of want to see everybody on their own, but it is what it is. I don't think that's gonna happen for a while, like if ever. So I don't know. If you could, and I just want to say real quick before we move on, if you could pick a match from that crazy ass episode, what would you make your match of the night? I'm gonna start with Leah. Like out of Raw, would you make it Shoegate, or would you make it like the women's match? I think what was it, 8 woman tag team match?
Mhm.
Yeah. So what
Um,
would your match be looking back, or would you give the show kind of like a disappointing rating?
I wouldn't say the show was a disappointment. I give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. That's how I rate it. But the match, I'm not gonna lie. I love you, Jay, but you're not getting the match of the night for me. I'm sorry, boo. I gotta give it to the women. I have to give it to the women. I enjoyed that match. I actually did. I enjoyed it down to all their gear. Speaking of Naomi's gear, she came out in a Thriller jacket. That was so I loved it. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite gears from her from like as of right now. I love that match. They all did good. Plus, plus we got to see the Divas back in the ring together. We got to see her and Nikki back in the ring together. So
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that match.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I understand what they was trying to do, but Nikki did not fit in with that particular group.
Not
When I
I
looked
know.
at it, I looked at because it was Io, Rhea, Stephanie,
Mhm.
and then Nikki. And I look at Nikki and then compared to the three of them, I said, girl, you ain't even a color scheme. You got some black fearless gear back there you could have used.
Yeah.
Like, and that irked me. I was like, you're not in color scheme. You're looking like so off. Like you do not match with them. And it's irking me.
Yeah.
It's almost like, and I hate to say it almost feels like they had said we're gonna do black in another color, and then they didn't tell Nikki. That's what it gave me. Like if this was
Mhm.
Mean Girl, she definitely could not sit with me because she did not
Mhm.
want, and it just threw me off.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Did anybody else have a different match of the night they wanted to talk about?
The match that got me, honestly, was the Judgment Day and AJ and Kabuki Warriors match.
Yeah, me too.
I
I
didn't
I,
think
I was surprisingly enjoyed that match. I did.
same. I was like, that was. I didn't think I was going to enjoy that. That was really really fun to watch.
It
Okay.
So
was.
that one, yeah,
Ooh, what was that match? Ooh, it's the it was LWO and Judgment Day. That
That was a
match,
good.
Mm.
oh my gosh, I ain't gonna lie. I I thoroughly enjoyed that match. I really did. I was glad that LWO. I'm glad they finally got a chance to show what they could do.
agreed.
Oh my
And they did
god,
the damn thing. I had to
they
give it to them.
Yeah,
did. They
They
Yeah.
was
did
doing
so
it.
good. If I could rate that match to me, that match get a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just for it to be like on a random Monday,
Yeah, that was a good
that
match.
match get a 10 out
yeah,
of 10.
But you know what I feel like with them, if they stop doing LWO, I feel like people don't like LWO because it's not the OG LWO.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But I feel like if they just took them and made them a whole different tag team, they probably would like do amazing.
oh yeah, I
I
think
agree
so
with that
too.
too. Yeah.
Like if they just changed their name or something or left LWO and became a different tag team, then I feel like then people will be more open to them.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Has Lena left?
Pretty
Has
much.
Lena left?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen her lately?
Yeah, she in catering.
Yeah, on social media.
Yeah, I see her. I see
Yep,
her on IG.
yep.
Okay.
She been
Okay.
at baseball games with Damian Priest.
I
True.
haven't seen her or Meechin lately. I just had to ask because
Lord, my girl Meechin about to good. We wish her best in future
They
endeavors.
bet I
No,
that
No,
one.
we gotta
No,
stay
no,
positive.
right? I'm
Right.
not. Don't put that out there. That man,
mm-mm.
that one would hurt. Like
I
that
got
Gotta
one
reach
one.
that
stage.
negativity. No,
When I see you be fat back with Street Profits, I said, "Oh God, we about to get the tweet."
no.
Oh no. Yeah.
But she was at a house show, so but you know that's how it start though. They start moving you down the house shows.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's true.
Yeah,
god.
Unfortunately,
I know.
my
But can
dad.
we bring it back real quick to that the LWO match because the match was great, but at the
Mhm.
end with the L Frappuccino, El Americano, whoever the
Oh
I
picked,
didn't like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
yeah.
now there's three of them apparently, and the third one, it looks like Pete Dunne
It
to me,
does.
It is.
Yeah,
It,
which
it
yeah.
is.
aggravates the absolute hell out of me
It is.
because
So
he's too good and he's produced matches before. Why are we throwing a mask on him?
yeah.
Exactly.
That's how I
Yeah.
feel about Ludwig. I feel like why is Ludwig involved in this?
Yeah, and it was the same thing with Chad. It's like Chad was talented. He didn't need that
Mm-hmm.
at all. Kaiser didn't need it. And now, yeah, it's just like y'all, the whole selection. Now, I did see somebody, I don't remember what I was on, and they were like, the only way to try to redeem this, even though a lot of people don't like it,
Mm-hmm.
is to just start putting different people in the mask every week, like Otis, and then put like Kofi one week. Like, just put random people in the mask every week. That's the only way you might be able to redeem this because nobody really wanted it to begin with. But if y'all gonna do it, just make it funny and just see if it'll catch on. Because at this point, it's just like, why are we still doing this
Maybe
with
that's
Chad
what they're
out?
going
I,
for.
I'm
Kofi
sorry,
would be
Mimi,
crazy.
but Otis?
Oh,
Otis?
yeah,
So y'all telling me we about to make a whole nother costume to fit Big Boy Otis over here?
I
We're
think that
all
would be the joke
inclusive.
though.
all
Everybody,
inclusive.
because I feel like everybody, if they keep it a running gag, I feel like people will be like, "Well, Chad Gable throwing the mask and got more opportunity," so that could be the running gag that everybody start throwing on El America.
Like I'm trying to get Mania too.
and,
What you want me to do?
and
Right.
then but it'll be funny to have Chad Gable come back and realize there's a whole
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
because
be crazy.
what is in
Like,
game? Do all the different El Grande Americanos face off against each other?
yes,
Right?
yes.
the best one
Like
gets
the
to keep
Spider
it.
Man meme? Like the
Yes,
Spider Man
Spider-Man.
meme?
yes.
Most definitely.
They can have their own rumble. Everybody
Yes.
dressed up as El Grande Americano.
That'd be
Have
cool.
the first like 5 people be the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, Just say if you're gonna do it, you know.
Yeah. Thank God. I don't think he's at SummerSlam. So, ooh, yeah.
Mm.
Ooh, moving on to SummerSlam, guys. So we have 2 nights. We're gonna do night 2 on Saturday's show, but I want us to get into Saturday, which is night 1. Jesus, that was a tongue twister. But night 1, we have Raquel and Roxanne versus Alexa and Charlotte. We have Gunther versus CM Punk. We have Randy Orton and Jay versus what the fuck? No, we have Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. Sorry, I need my glasses. Versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Roman and Jay Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Tiffany Stratton versus Jay Cargill. And Sami Zayn versus Karrion Cross. Okay. Where do you want to start on this? I'm going to start with Kayla.
Okay, I don't really have a lot of predictions, more so who I want to win.
Okay.
If we're talking about Raquel and Roxanne, as much as I enjoy Charlotte and Alexa Bliss together, I don't see the Judgment Day losing their gold anytime soon. So I think Raquel and Roxanne will end up retaining that tag match. Gunther versus Punk. I want Punk to win that. I think the only reason Gunther got that championship back was to do the whole Goldberg match. And now that we're done with that, we can move on. Randy and Jelly Roll. If McIntyre gets back in time, because apparently he's stuck over in the UK, which I'm kind of hoping, if he doesn't get to come back, I do hope they replace him with The Miz, because Miz makes a good point to be in that team.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking Randy and Jelly Roll, because why have Jelly Roll lose his first match? But at the same time, I could also see Logan and McIntyre kind of pulling that one off. So I guess we'll see with that one. Roman and Jay, I want them to win. And to bring Jimmy back up, because we were talking about him earlier, I don't know if this is just wishful thinking, but last night I just happened to remember the promo that Paul cut when he was telling Jay to be kind of wary of family. If you remember when he came back, he came back and then Punk ended up being his partner at was it War Games last year? I feel like at the time people were thinking that something was going to happen with Jimmy, like he was going to turn on someone. Mm-hmm. What if he happens to get involved in this tag team match and turn on Roman and Jay? Not saying it's gonna happen, but it just randomly came to me last night. So if it does, then I guess Braun and Bronson, the Bronze will end up winning that one. Tiffany and Jade, I don't really have a pick for that yet. I feel like Tiffany's gonna retain, but I wouldn't mind seeing Jade win the belt either. I just don't know if it's too soon for her to be a women's champion. And then Sami and Karrion, I'm going for Karrion.
Absolutely. Okay. Leah, who do you want to win or who do you think will win?
Okay, I'm trying to make sure I'm not lagging. I think my stuff tweaking. But I'm gonna cut my camera off real quick because I don't know why it's acting like this. Okay. As long as y'all can hear me. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, you sound great.
Yeah. Okay, cool. For Gunther and Punk, I have CM Punk for that match. For Tiffy and Jade, I ain't gonna lie, it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up for me. Me personally, I want Jade to win the title really bad, but at the same time, I still think she needs a little bit more help. That's just my opinion. I still think she needs more help. But I do want this. I want this title off of Tiffany so bad. I'm tired of it. We need something fresh. We need something new. So I'll go for Jay with that match. Roman, Jay versus Braun and Braun. I got the bloodline. I got Roman and Jay. What's another match? Am I missing another match? What other match am I missing?
Let me see.
Drew and Logan.
Yeah.
Oh, Drew and Logan. Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exactly like Kayla said. Let's hope he is back in time. But if he isn't back in time, I don't know who they're gonna throw in this match with Logan. If they choose to throw in the Miz, okay, cool, all right. But I got Randy and Jelly. I got Randy and Jelly Roll.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I don't think Jelly Roll's gonna be that bad. Let's see. Pay who you got.
So I got Randy and Jelly Roll. I do got them. I do think they're going to take it because, like Kayla said, I don't think they're going to bring Jelly Roll in to lose. And now they might. I ain't gonna hold it. You want to be a wrestler, you got to lose some. But I got him now with Jade. I don't think Jade is going to get it. Jade versus Tiffany, but I don't think it's because she's going to get pinned. I think somebody's going to interfere, and I think it's going to be Bianca. Because,
Okay.
and I think they're gonna do a heel turn. Everybody keeps talking about there's gonna be a heel turn with Cody. I think there's gonna be a double heel turn, and I think it's gonna be Bianca. Y'all have to think with Bianca, wrestle one, you won elimination chamber, then didn't get your one-on-one match, so you already kind of ticked off. You, and then you broke your finger, so you've been out for months, and then you got come back and you had to referee a match, and then you to watch Naomi cash in and get a championship. Like, yeah, at this point, you probably feel some type of way. So, because everybody's getting these opportunities, and you helped build, like you was with them, but you are in the sidelines now while they're over here getting championships and matches. And so I feel like, yeah, I think Bianca is going to interfere with Jay's match, and that's going to build the Bianca versus Jay feud that we've been waiting on.
Yeah.
And then with Roman and Jay's night one, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, oh no, that one. I mean, he got his shoes jacked, bro. That's just,
Yeah. I hope
like,
so.
I
Jesus.
don't know. I just feel like Roman has just been getting his ass beat a lot. Like I
Yeah.
just don't. And I hate to say it's almost showing like you can't handle your own, bro. Like you always had help, and now you
Yep.
don't have nobody. It's kind of showing like, damn, maybe you do need somebody.
Yeah.
But and then who's else did I say? Oh, Carrion got it. We strong Carrion. Now with Judgment Day versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. I want Charlotte and Alexa Bliss to win because I like the whole fear leader thing they got going on, the cheerleaders. But also at the same time, I feel like this was a setup because, and not necessarily a setup. Like if I feel like if they do win, I feel like the Wyatts are going to do something to Alexa Bliss because they've been having like QR codes and stuff over her face and like little glitches, and it was like remember, and I think it said remember who your real friends are.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
I think either this is gonna be a turn for Alexa, or they're gonna come after Alexa because they're gonna be like, you belong with us. Don't forget about us.
Yeah.
Did I name all of them?
Me.
Was that
You
all of them?
did. I think you
Mhm.
did. Yeah. Mimi.
I'll go with the easy ones first. So Randy and Jelly Roll, I got them. Carrion got him easy. Um, I think for Raquel and Roxanne, like that match with Charlotte and Alexa, I'm thinking Roxanne and Raquel. Even though I'm not necessarily rooting for them, I'm happy for Raquel right now. But I kind of feel like just for storyline purposes, the two of them are probably going to retain. Just since Liv isn't there, I don't see them taking the belts off of everybody in Judgment Day just yet.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think them. Jade and Tiff. I agree. I'm ready for Tiff to drop that belt. I'm so sorry. I can't do it. I can't. But Jade is like, I would love for her to win, and I would love to see her versus Bianca. So everything that Pay said, I'm just like, that's kind of what I would hope to happen because we need to see more from Bianca. It's kind of like, look, if y'all gonna treat her like a heel, just let her be one, and
Mhm.
just let her show y'all so y'all can be mad for the right reasons. Now she's a heel. There you go. Um, Gunther and Punk. I'm not the biggest fan of either. Like, not anything bad. I've just they were just never like my top guys at any point. I wouldn't mind if Punk got it, but I don't feel like they're going to take it off Gunther yet, though, for some reason. Just because it's like, well, we need him to have a belt because otherwise, what else are we going to do with him at this point? And then with Jay and Roman, I'm rooting for them, of course. A part of me sees them winning it, but of course with help, probably. Um, and I'm not really sure with the whole set thing. It's kind of hard to just be like, oh, no, we're going to give the Brown Bronze the win, just off the strength of we need to kind of show them that they can do that. But I mean, I'll just go with Roman and Jay just because crazier things have happened. So
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna just go off of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think speaking like this, man, okay, so I'm trying to it's always kind of hard like when you're trying to decipher who you want to win versus who you think will win. So I'm just gonna be really honest. I'm gonna try. Like this I need to put a disclaimer. This could all be subject to change for any of us. Like it's only Wednesday, so just give us a break. but but definitely between Raquel and Roxanne Perez versus Alexa and Charlotte. I want to give it to Alexa Charlotte, but like everybody said, like the QR codes and the development of Judgment Day outside of Liv's injury, like I am gonna give it to Raquel and Roxanne this early. Like it's kind of early for the two of them as a tag team. Like we've had Liv and Raquel, but we haven't really had Roxanne and Raquel that long. When it comes to Gunther and CM Punk, I want Punk to win because I am kind of a fan of Punk until he like fucks with Roman. But but for the most part, I feel like Gunther needs that feud. He needs a feud. Like he needs a feud outside of Jey Uso. So whatever happens between him and Punk on Saturday, it needs to continue. Like Punk had a great feud with Drew McIntyre, so give him and Gunther something that can go through the year, like maybe even to WrestleMania,
Right.
because like I said, Gunther's character is a heel. Obviously, like he needs to be a solidified heel, like because Gunther has had some great promos tearing people apart. So I need that person to come back. And then between Jelly Roll and Randy versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre, like I said, if Drew comes back, this hurts because I love Drew McIntyre down, but I'm gonna give it to Jelly Roll and Randy because I'm sorry, I can't rock with Logan Paul. I can't like, but again, like if Drew doesn't make it, this gonna sound so jacked up. If Drew does not make it, I ain't gonna be mad because I don't want Drew to take that L. I like him too much. I feel like Drew's my second to Roman. So to be fair,
That's
and
fair.
then yeah, and then Roman and Jay, please win,
Y'all,
please
look,
win.
look here. Y'all got one job. Y'all
Right,
have one
One.
job to fulfill. One job.
right.
Roman
What if
is
Jimmy
to
helped
get your
though?
and you know
Because
what?
they said Jimmy's moving to Raw.
No. Oh
Hey,
yeah,
look,
him and
look.
Yeah.
But thing is with
It could help the
SummerSlam,
transition.
we don't know. We don't know who's gonna make an appearance between their match.
hmm
Yeah.
I think Jimmy might. I think Jimmy might make an appearance for them. In my opinion, I just think that.
I
yeah.
think that, but also we gotta remember Tama Tonga about to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Need him
Him
back
too.
real bad.
Him too. Real bad.
Yeah, but I
And the
feel like he
key,
gonna side with Jacob though. Honestly,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think
I
that.
don't know.
But
I
they were
just
talking about a double heel turn.
yeah.
Like they were pointing out like little key details as to why they think Jay will be the one to turn heel. And
hmm
I don't think
I
they're
don't
gonna
rock with
let
that.
Jay turn heel not right now. I don't think
Yeah, I
they're
don't
gonna
think
do
so
that
either.
because he's
Nah,
the face. Like
he's one of the top faces. Yeah,
Yeah, they still need him in that position. I mean, he'd be a great heel, but I think
hmm
right now they still need him to be, what he is right now.
yeah.
yeah. And before I get to the women's match, I'm gonna say I need Sami Zayn, and this is gonna sound crazy. I need Sami Zayn to win. I need Sami Zayn to win because I want him to turn heel. Like even though I know Karrion's feuding with him and Karrion's technically heel, I don't mind two heels feuding. I don't like. We need to do something different. And he
Yeah.
has to admit that Karrion was telling the truth or whatever. Technically, like he's not going to do that no time soon. I don't think he is.
No.
Like, so I need whatever BS is going on between them two. I need it to continue. So I hope something happens, either like a DQ or something where like Sammy continues. But other than that, I think for the women's match, my last prediction is Jade to win because I see the push they're giving Jade, and I want Bianca versus Jade to happen. So that's all I got.
So
Yeah.
I want to backtrack because I didn't give my prediction about Punk and
Oh, go
Gunther.
ahead. Go ahead.
It is gonna be Punk, but I think it's gonna be Punk because if if Cody wins, we still have to do crown. What is it called? Yeah,
Yeah, Crown
what's
Jewel.
one?
Crown
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Jewel.
one where
Mhm.
they got the rings and the special belts or whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That one is champion versus champion. We still got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
that's
So
true.
I was like, that would means we would get Punk versus Cody, and if Cody's heel and Punk goes face, then it'll be a face versus heel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Night one's gonna be messy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Night one's gonna be messy as hell.
Y'all know I say it every pay per view. What if Zilla comes?
I think that's everybody. I mean, that's all.
Yeah.
I don't think we're as bad as the AJ Lee predictions. Yeah. They be like,
Yeah.
AJ Lee's gonna come. Man, shut the
Oh
hell up.
my! Whoa! Whoa!
You're saying
It's
exactly
gonna
it.
be, you know what though? We gonna laugh at the predictions one day, and then it's gonna happen, and we gonna have to shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
That's
Cause
true.
think about mixed tag team match with AJ and Punk versus Becky and Seth versus Montez and Bianca.
Oh, okay. That would cook. That would cook.
That would cook so bad. Like, that would be one of the best matches ever.
Yeah. But so Unreal happened. Unreal was released yesterday. And people are already talking about because they dropped all 5 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if everybody got to watch it, but I'm gonna start with Kayla. Did you watch it, and what are your thoughts on it?
Yes, I watched all 5 episodes. And I did do like a little review on my Instagram and on my TikTok. But personally, I thought it was very tastefully done. They did not. I've heard some backlash, which I don't really understand. I guess I get why, but at the same time, they didn't show as much as they could have shown. I think they gave just enough to kind of show you, or so you can get like a gist of how a match is done, how we see it on TV. They really only talked about storyline wise. They went in detail of how they decided, Johnson is heel turn, and then they showed you kind of the role that gorilla position plays and how a match is shown on TV. But like I said, they didn't give you like the recipes of how everything is done. So I think they did a really good job with the entire show. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think some people are upset because they were expecting Dark Side of the Ring. And I'm like, y'all, this is Netflix producing this. Like, y'all need to chill. I don't know. Did anybody have any other thoughts, or did they get to see the clips? Or
Do you think they did that to try to compete with Dark Side of the Ring?
I can see that.
Like, I just because everybody watches, most wrestling fans watch Dark Side of the Ring, even if it's just a couple episodes a season. And
Yeah.
basically a lot of wrestlers are ex WWE wrestlers who went through hell and who
Mhm.
are no longer with us. So basically, this show's job is basically shitting on WWE and how horrible of a company it was. And then now they're like, let's just give them something light then, and lighthearted.
Mhm.
Because what was yesterday? Tuesday? And don't Dark Side of the Ring come on Tuesday nights?
Tuesday and Wednesday, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So do you
Mhm.
think they did that so people would be watching, instead of watching Dark Side of the Ring, they'd be watching Unreal?
I'm gonna still watch
Probably.
Dark Side of the Ring.
Maybe I can catch the
Probably.
rerun. But
Right.
Probably.
but that's
Yeah.
like also I think WWE did the China when they did the biographies and they did China's because I think they did not want a Dark Side of the Ring episode about China.
Oh, it's still
Yeah.
coming. I
Oh,
believe.
yeah. I mean, hopefully,
Yeah.
because that one needs to be told for sure.
Because I was like, now
Mhm.
the biography with that they did, it was nice. It made me cry. I ain't even gonna hold me. My mom and my sister was in here, a little teary eyed, because I was like, that was just sad seeing her like that at the end.
Yeah.
But I was like, I also wanted they hop on it because they was like, they do a Dark Side of the Ring episode. They're gonna hate us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Do anybody else have any thoughts on Unreal?
Um, I enjoyed it from the few episodes that I did watch. I stopped on episode 4. I'd have to say one of my favorite episodes was the one with the women. That's actually like one of my favorite episodes that I recently watched. We got a chance. We finally got a chance to see Bianca, like actually get an insight of how she makes her gear and stuff like that. We also seen we also seen like the hardships that they deal with, because at the end of the day they're still like us. They're people.
Hmm.
They're all only thing is that they entertain us for a living, y'all. That's all they do. They entertain us for a living. Um I found we finally got to see a child. We finally got to see a side of Chelsea that we have not seen, and I actually enjoyed that for her. But at the same time, I felt bad for her. I really did feel bad for her because how Chelsea is, like, she dealt with so much. Like, she called Hunter. She was like, "Hey, can I have my job back?" And he gave her job back. Like, hang on, like during the whole women segment, like I just got so teary eyed. I got teary eyed. I'm like, oh, and I got teary eyed with Rhea because she got real bad anxiety,
Yeah,
and
She
Jay
do.
too, and Jay as well. Cause like, oh my gosh,
One thing is because the women has to go through so much just to prove they're half of a man worth.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
and I don't like that because they give banger matches. Like I remember there was a time period just this year where people was more looking forward to the women's matches and segments than they were the men's. Like,
hmm
and they were saying they were getting mad because they was like, yeah, they were more tuned in for like Evolution. Everybody just really expected Evolution to fail because they felt like they were trying to set them up for failure. And when it didn't work, now they're like, oh, now we got to do this again.
yeah,
mhm.
Mhm.
I mean, let's not forget Money in the Bank because I
Right.
always look forward to the women's Money in the
yes,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cause they do, they put on fucking bangers. Like
Yeah.
pay-per-views, they be going all out. And I was like, I don't like that they don't give them enough credit. Like, there's no reason we should only get two women's matches in one segment. We get out of the whole 2.5 hours of Raw, we only get two women's matches. And then usually like this week it was a mixed tag team with AJ Styles. So they didn't get their own two matches. And
hmm
then one singles match and then one segment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So before we move on to our next match, I just want to announce real quick to anybody that's into Ashe Wrestling. I know we kind of touched on it in our last episode. So Ashe is an independent wrestling company based out of Charlotte, North Carolina, and we kind of touched base on it. I know Mimi and I watch it constantly. I always encourage everybody to check it out. But we have a new champion as of the last event, which was Ashe 10. So I just went out. I don't know who watches AEW, but Bishop Khan actually is now the new Pan African champion. So definitely check that out. It's definitely interesting. They had a feud with Should D since I want to say October of last year. That was very very fun to watch, and that match I almost say is that speaker box. Like I don't know
Right.
if the speaker box has something to do when it hit him in the head, like, but I think it was a fair match overall. So I'm not
Yeah.
gonna speak on too much, but anybody who wants to watch it, definitely check out their channel on YouTube because it's
It's
definitely worth the
worth
watch.
it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you want that representation that you don't see in WWE, definitely check out Ashe.
So good. And
Yeah.
then also a shout out to Chris and Big Swole for commentary.
Yes, that's
Cause
the
oh
best
my God.
comment.
That
Yeah,
one man that have me rolling every single time. It gets so random at times, but it's so good.
yeah,
Just yeah,
definitely,
love them.
definitely. So I think Pay has something for us. So we gonna start doing this every time. So I call this Pay and Takedown. Go ahead, Pay.
Right. So we were talking about Unreal, and I wanted to tie that in with some stuff that happened on that Expert app. So basically, a lot of stuff he showed backstage, and a lot of the one things it did is reflect is how Jade had a legitimate injury. So during Jade's absence, when we were still dealing with did she who did it or whatever, she was absent. But apparently the most of the backstage locker room, they do not get along with Jay for whatever reason. Like they was just like they didn't like how she came in and got all these opportunities, but they also didn't believe that she was actually injured. And they was making comments about probably on another Jamaican vacation or probably on another tropical vacation. And they was just basically saying she didn't want to work. Because apparently she wanted the holidays off. They said, no, you don't get holiday, you don't get the request like the holidays or whatever off. So then they was like, then she get injured and then she was so happened to miss the holidays. So they were trying to say that she was lying, but then they revealed like no, she was actually injured, and they actually showed when she got injured, and they had to take her out and wait for her to get clear. But at the same time, it seemed like and let's be honest, she was beefing with Nia Jax, Chelsea Green, and who used to be in the stud line? What was her name? Baszler.
Shannon.
Zoe, yeah.
Oh, Zoe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So basically, but apparently her and Blazer got into it backstage because they was like that they like Baszler put her hands on Jade and Jade was like run up, get done up. And they was like, cause she did, it was like she was very like when I read it and went through it, a lot of people was like that she did not like Jade, but she was felt like Jade couldn't wrestle and she didn't understand why she was getting all these opportunities and stuff, and like basically being a grade A fucking hater. So basically, they was like they got into it, and she ran up on Jade. And they was like, Jade was like, "What's good?" And they felt like they had to separate them. Now I don't know if they actually fought or what. They was like they had to be separated. And then when they was like when they had that match, at Cash and Castle,
Yeah.
that they was like Baszler kept hitting Jade for real. Like they was like extra hard and being extra rough. So they was like that's when they got into it backstage again. And then that's when the ropes were messed up and she slipped and
Mhm.
like she went out of her way to post talking about, oh, the ropes were messed up, but my partner hit this flip perfectly. And Jay just simply responded, baby, if you was mad nobody clapped for you, it's okay. I clapped on the inside.
Oh my god.
But but apparently, and she deleted the tweet. But and then that caused more riff with Nia Jackson them because like Nia Jackson and Baszler and Chelsea, I guess they're close.
Mhm.
So Nia was basically like, "Oh, you beefing with my hunger, you beefing with me," and Jay basically responded like, "Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'll beef with whoever got beef with me." So I don't know if they mended the relationship in the SmackDown locker room, or at the same time, I'm thinking, since Jay's been back, maybe that's why we haven't seen our girl Nia that much. Like, because my thing is love Nia Jax, I do, but also you have to realize in WWE, baby, if you I'm not about to put my star on the back burner because y'all beefing. If anything, I'm gonna put your ass on the back burner until they go about their day. And I feel like that's what it is because I be noticing stuff like since Jay came back, Nia hasn't really had no match. Even though Nia and Jay do put on banger matches, Nia has not been prominent front facing since Jay returned. If you think about it.
Mm.
And I feel like that's one of the reasons. Like y'all got beef, y'all can't get along. Okay, but Jade is our star right now, so you gonna have to go sit and cater.
Mhm.
And I just feel like that's how I like would think. I don't know, like that's just the messiness of it all, because all of it's alleged, not guaranteed. Um, Also, I have something about AEW. I don't really watch AEW, but it's about Britt Baker, DMD. So apparently, she's coming to WWE. They're just waiting for her AEW contract to run out, but she hasn't been on AEW TV, I think, in months. But they were saying basically they're waiting for her contract to run out so they can sign her because apparently they do want her to team up with Jade eventually.
Mhm.
Not the damn glasses.
I love it. I love it.
Take him
I
out of
love
nowhere.
it. I love it.
But that's my
Aw.
tea takedown for the week.
Yeah.
I always love your tea takedown. I love it.
Love it. Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know that about the girls' locker room. I didn't
Baby,
even
the girlies were fighting.
I didn't know Jade was making them tweets and taking them down.
I don't know.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
y'all gotta catch them. I get notifications on her, so that's the only reason I be seeing them. But basically, because no, because they think they slick, and that's the one thing I don't like either. Y'all make these posts about her. I don't know if you don't think people gonna see it and screenshot it or send
Mhm.
it to her or what, or she don't see them. But
Right.
they make
Right.
these posts and then try to quickly delete them, and she be like, "Oh no, bitch, don't run. I seen that, and I'm about to speak my mind."
No, cause old trust. I ain't gonna lie, cause a few superstars that I caught them making a few tweets, and I caught them. They in my phone. Trust me, I got a few tweets.
Because
Yeah.
Chelsea, one thing I love Chelsea Green down, but lately I noticed I was like, Chelsea, baby, you shady because you be throwing rocks and hiding your hands because
Hmm.
you be talking shit on social media and try to quickly delete it like nobody gonna see that shit
She
because
has a
you in hot
ton of
water right
post
now.
and delete.
She is.
Ton.
She's a
Yeah.
queen of post and delete, and that's what the thing. She posted and deleted because she was talking trash about Jay because Jay made a post that was like wolf with full of sheep or something like it was something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Chelsea responded to it, talking trash about Jade, deleted it. And I guess she thought Jay didn't see it. And Jay was like, baby, get out of catering first.
Oh,
Damn. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. Like Jade seemed like she low key shady. Like I love Jade, but she seemed like she'd be kind of shady, allegedly.
I just don't think with Jay, when I look
Allegedly.
at her, my thing with Jay is I feel like she's such a strong black woman that she don't take shit from nobody.
yeah.
And I feel
Mhm.
like, and I hate, like, I'm not saying making it about race, but a lot of them white women do be feeling like they supposed to get their way.
Mhm.
And I feel like Jay is the type that be like, as long as I'm here, baby, you ain't getting shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You not
Like,
lying.
and that's my thing. And I feel like that's how it is. And then too, I feel like a lot of them women be clicked up. And Jay be like, bitch, I don't need friends. I got friends. I'm here to
Right.
work.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see my friends when I clock out. Like
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
it's
the thing.
yeah.
And I feel like that's what they don't like. And I don't like that because that's with any job. Bitch, you can't get mad because I don't want to be your friend. I'm not
Yeah.
here to make friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I got a game for you. I kind of felt bad because we had a couple people that missed our wonderful game last week. So it's okay. But I don't think this is as messy as last week. But
Not
I'm gonna try.
necessary.
Chat, pray
So
for me.
We'll see.
Y'all, chat, pray for me. Pray for me. 'Cause I don't know. This last time she did me dirty. Y'all pray for me. Pray for me.
We got
Let's
so
you.
proceed.
so this is it's kind of like would you rather, but in this one only one can win. So like this is SummerSlam match card for night 1 and 2, but you can only pick one person to win. One of them's got to lose. So I tried to base this off of everybody's favorites, but I might not have. So just bear with me. So I'm gonna start with pay. Okay, let's see. You gotta pick between Cody winning or Roman winning.
Cody.
Oh, that was too easy for you. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Okay, Mimi, would you have Naomi win or Roman and Jay? I feel like I know this, but it's okay.
No, Naomi.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, no, the boys cool. They got that. No, Naomi. No, I'm sorry.
I'm
She.
gonna
Yeah.
start putting. I'm gonna stop putting Cody and Roman in this. Let's see. Uh, Kayla, would you have Jacob Fatu win or EOS? Damn it, EO Sky. I cannot talk today.
Jacob.
Okay, okay. Let's see. Leah,
Hmm.
would you have Sami Zayn win or Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre?
What I say? She do this shit to me every time. What did I say? Y'all, oh my god, what did I say? What did I say? Um, only
It,
one person got to win out of them three.
yeah. Mhm.
Sammy.
Oh God.
Sammy.
Okay.
Sammy. I'm gonna give it to Sammy.
Okay. Who's this? Pay. AJ Styles or Lyra Valkyria.
AJ. Hold on.
You don't want none.
Yeah, AJ.
Okay.
That was kind of a little rough because I'm like, I really don't care for none of them, but okay.
Right, right. Let's see. Melly agree with you too, AJ. Let's see. Okay. Mimi, I got you with Carrion or Alexa and Charlotte.
Okay, that one's
It's weird, ain't it? Huh?
okay. Okay, I was like, yeah, this one's hard. I'm gonna say carrying.
Okay. Okay, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
See how she's trying to do me
He's right
already.
there. Cute. Real
Yeah,
cute.
that's
That's
cute.
cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Kayla, Tiffany or Dominic?
To win,
Yeah, to win.
Dominic.
Okay. Okay. And the last one I'm gonna do Leah. Okay. Make sure I give her the right one. Let's see.
What did y'all hear what she said? Okay, come on. Come on.
Gunther solo.
I love you, Solo. Even though Draco don't love him no more, but I'm going with Solo. Y'all know how I feel about Gunther.
Okay.
I'm gonna ride with Solo.
Did y'all
forever.
see Punk saying that to Jacob when they was on the panel at Comic
That
Con?
was
Yes,
cute.
that was cute. That was
I
so
love
funny.
you, Jacob.
Yeah. I think Jacob's low key adorable.
He is
He
adorable.
is.
Yeah.
I love
love
Jacob,
him.
man. I love him.
Yeah. I ain't gonna torture y'all no more. That's what I'm gonna do. I feel like WWE kind of low key does that though. They be like,
The
who y'all want to
free.
win?
Yeah, pretty much. Like y'all
And
gotta pick one. You can't root for everybody.
I got one more for everybody though.
Mhm.
Y'all ain't gonna like it. Jade or Naomi?
Naomi.
Now why
Yeah,
you gotta do that to us?
Why you gotta put two bad bitches against each
Oh
other?
God, like
Right.
exactly. Why you gotta do like? Oh my God,
I'm just gonna say
Oh,
I'm gonna go with Naomi. Yeah.
because what's up, y'all? Hey,
I gotta go with
oh,
Jade.
I had to do it.
oh my God,
So,
no!
I love Naomi,
I
but
love,
I gotta go with Jade.
I
Jade gonna
love
hold
my
her.
back.
Okay, so
I
real quick,
love my
raise your
black
hand if you
queen.
go with Jade. Damn.
Damn.
It is nothing against her. I have a whole thing in my head, man. And nothing against Jade at all, man.
I respect.
Yeah.
Jade. I respect.
I,
That's my,
I,
Good,
yeah. I like
good,
Jade,
low
but I
key.
love Naomi.
Low key, don't be mad if Pay is right come this weekend.
I will not be. At
Right
all.
about what?
Jade being the one that wins.
Oh, okay.
Well,
We on the
y'all
same.
know that if
We
she
on the
wins,
same level.
if Naomi retains and Jade wins, this will be the first time we had two black women as both women's champions.
Please make it happen.
Yeah.
We need that. We need that
I
They
would
they
yesterday.
need to
cry.
make up. They need
I
to make
would
it for.
cry.
Girl, that's gonna make me cry even more. I was already crying
Aw.
when Naomi won the title.
Yeah,
She
I was
was. She
trying
Like,
when
wanted to
she
cry.
won Money in the Bank. What you mean?
man,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that
This
was
would
Man,
be such a monumental year for black women because I'm about to say have both women, two black women as their separate champion. Oh my god!
yeah,
yeah.
that would be
And then
yeah.
too, if you think about it, no, it won't. Never mind. I was about to say it
Lord, what?
depends. I was about to say it depends. But I was gonna say if you think about it, if Naomi retains, Jade gets it, and with Julia, she don't have. But I'm about to say all the women's champions except one will be women of color. Because it'll be Naomi be them women's world champion.
Yeah.
I was like, Intercontinental will be two white women, so it don't matter. But I was like, tag team champion is two women of color. And then both the champions will be black. So I was gonna say all the championships be held by women of color except one.
Go ahead and give
Yeah.
Lash the NXT belt though.
Get
Right.
them
No,
or
hold on,
Jada
hold on, hold on.
Parker.
Or
Or Jada
Jada,
Parker.
yeah.
No
Yeah,
shade.
Lash or
Look,
Jada, yeah.
look. No shade. I love NXT. I love my goat, Shawn Michaels. You are doing a great job on NXT. Doing what you're doing. Help your
Put some
best
respect
friend
on Jada
Hunter.
Parker.
For real. Give my girl Jada her time. She needed.
Ooh.
And
Do y'all picture that though? If Jada
go
or Lash win
ahead
the NXT, that means all
and go.
three championship belts will
All
be
of
held
them.
by black women.
Hello, and go ahead. Look, at this point, ain't gonna lie, in my opinion, I feel like if they don't give it to Lash, if Lash doesn't get it, she might give me the she. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Lash deserves to be moved to the main roster now because
She do.
Period.
with that
Period.
whole
Yeah.
thing between her and Nia Jax now, like
Yeah.
plus
Yeah.
on top of that, we already got a chance to see what Lash Legend can do on main roster level at Evolution.
Yeah.
We seen that already. Like the pop that she got when she was at home, the type of pop that she got,
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's time.
But
It's
I
time for
thought
her
that's
to.
Overdue.
when they fired Jakar, I thought that's what they was gonna do is push her
Me
singles
too.
career.
Yeah,
Cause I'm like, cause her and Jakara was a great tag team. They was one of my favorite tag teams. I loved them. They put on banger. But I was like, I really thought
I am too,
like
Melly.
Yeah.
I am
Yep.
too, Smell.
Same.
Yeah,
We are
Yeah.
too.
But I
definitely
feel
too.
like with Lash, like bro, she's showing you she got star potential. Put her in beats with Nia. Put her in beats with
Hmm.
Jay. Put her in beats with Bianca. And I feel like even Naomi, I feel like her and Naomi would have a good beef.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
was like, but that would be so monumental if all she belts was held by black. Oh my God. Can y'all picture how happy the little black girls would be?
Man,
Yeah.
Nia
look.
and that
Oh.
little
Yes.
black girl would be so happy.
Yeah, that
Yes.
black girl representation.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
Mhm.
would
have the
love
best
to go.
Halloween ever. They all gonna be dressed up as like all the black women on the
I'm gonna
roster.
Hmm.
I
say,
need to see it.
Hmm.
I need
Yeah.
it.
Hmm.
Okay, I
Yeah.
need it.
In the words of Bianca, like she said, representation is required. Like it's something that needs to be shown.
Mm-hmm.
It's,
Yeah.
it's something that needs to be shown. So
Yeah.
But see, even when there was that one video of the dad who took his daughter to WrestleMania to go see Bianca, and she ended up getting a hug. But he was doing an interview, and he was like, I think like she realizes the impact she has on these little black girls. Like she does it for them, and say that's who she do it for. But they was like, I don't think she truly sees the impact she really have on
Yeah.
True. Absolutely.
yes.
them.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Mm.
definitely essential. She's vital.
Right.
I love
So,
seeing the girls in the crowd, with their little braids on the
I
side.
know.
oh
They
yeah,
be, they be
the
so
It'd
happy.
be
city.
so
So
cute.
cute.
It'd be so
They
cute.
be, they
Yeah,
little braids be twirling. I'm like, look at.
yeah. So I'm gonna wrap it up for today. I think we had a great show. Does anybody have anything they want to get off their chest or just say before we wrap up? I'm gonna start with Kayla.
Actually, I do. I'm gonna bring it back to what Leah was saying earlier. When it comes to WWE Unreal and just the talent, because it really touched my heart when I saw Triple H, the way he spoke to the talent, and I think I even said it in my review. The way he speaks to Jay, or he spoke to Jay, Rhea, and just like pouring motivation into them before they go out. Because yes, they're performers, and yes, you think that they got it down packed, but I mean they're human beings at the end of the day. They have anxiety, they get nervous, and I wish that sometimes we as fans would remember that. It's very easy to idolize them and put them on a pedestal, but just remember that they're humans, and give them the grace that you would want someone to give you.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, Leah, did you have anything you wanted to say before we wrapped up?
Um. Oh my gosh. What did I want to say? Honestly, I just want to say, thank you to everybody in the comments. We really do appreciate y'all more than y'all know. We really do appreciate y'all. We really do.
Yeah.
It's this something that we enjoy. I really do. We really do appreciate y'all coming in here, talking to us because we talk back. In the words in the words of my girl Pay. Um, y'all talk to us, we talk back. But other than that, honestly, y'all know where y'all can find me. I'm back on Twitch now. I'm back on Twitch. I will be live. I want to say 9:30. I'll be live at 9:30. By time. So
Okay.
honestly, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm not, if y'all seen the first episode of Unreal, I felt that was so cute. Cody, Libby, she thinks her dad is a dancer. That is so freaking
Yeah,
cute.
yeah,
She
that's
said, "Are
adorable.
you a dancer?" He said, "Yes, I'm a dancer. I'm going to go dance." That was so cute to me. That was too freaking cute.
Yeah, that's
That is
adorable.
pretty
Pay, what would you like to say before we wrap up?
Well, my sister is having surgery tomorrow. So if y'all, so y'all just keep in prayers. She gonna get better. Help her with her knee and everything. Her GoFundMe is still up. It is in my bio on TikTok. Whatever you can is always appreciated, even if just a share. It is greatly appreciated. And I'm gonna be resharing it. So if y'all see it, just repost it for me. But keep us in your thoughts and prayers. And also, like like Leah say, I say, you talk to me, I talk back.
Last but not least, Mimi.
I don't think I have a whole lot. Y'all know where to find me. I'm Music Junkie on everything. YouTube, IG, TikTok. I'm not really gonna take a break, but I'm trying to just like ease into it and not put a lot of pressure on myself to post so much. So, you know, just putting that out there. And also to remember to not take stuff that serious. Okay. It's not worth it. We're not playing that. Okay. Don't make us come up in y'all comments either. That's not gonna be fun.
Right, you gonna
Please
get
don't. We
jumped.
don't play about each other at all. So just
No
Yeah.
one bit.
you know what I'm saying? Please don't do that. And do not make us make an episode on how to not be weird.
Mhm.
Because we will.
I
We
feel like we're still coming
absolutely
with that. I feel like that's still coming out. I'm sorry.
okay, putting that in the notes for next time. So just saying y'all ask for that if that does happen.
Yeah,
So that's all I had.
definitely.
That's it.
And then I would like to say before we wrap up, just a big thank you. Leah kind of touched on it. Thank you to everybody on the panel. Thank you to everybody watching, who shared, who's liked. Thank you. You know, it just means a lot to me that I had this idea and I have so much support and these women have joined me on this idea. And we've just it seems like every week it keeps getting better and better. So thank you. We are now on Spotify. So if you're listening on Spotify, thank you. We have a Discord now. So if you want to chat with us on Discord, definitely hit one of us up or hit me up. My TikTok and my Instagram is the exact same as my YouTube. I keep saying it.
I'm
And
sorry.
it's okay.
I'm sorry. That's what I'm
Hard.
singing in my head. I'm singing his theme song in my
Oh
head.
Lord. But let me say this real quick before we leave. When he does that, it really pisses me off. I don't know why. Like he does it.
Why you don't like
You
the
you don't like
you
that?
don't like
No,
the
I
yeet?
don't. I
It's a
don't
little
like.
head turn. It's the
Yeah, it's like, ooh,
Yes.
ooh, why are you doing that?
He said,
Yeah,
we're gonna do it again.
we know you're
I
gonna do it again.
I just don't like he be out of breath.
he do.
Right. That
Y'all, it's
that's
his
when it bothers
cardio.
me.
It's his cardio.
He
He do
needs
need to up
to
his
do cardio.
cardio.
He be
Yeah.
tired. He be
Right.
tired after you.
Oh my
Pace,
lord.
man. Pace.
Hey, I just want to say, I'm sorry. I'm not
She say ladybug, not too much.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Please, not too much on Jay. Please, not
Like
too
we
much
love
on
you
that man.
though, man. Come on now. Feel like
I
half my
love
page is talking about you, man. I'm not clown. Come on now.
I'm
Come
sorry,
on.
guys.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Let me say I'm a fan of Jay. I'm not hating on Jay. It's just that bothers me as a fan. So let me just say that. But,
There you go.
you know, um, shout out to the bloodline. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you for listening. And we are the Wrestling Queen Cypher. You have a good week and you enjoy your wrestling.
Good night,
Bye.
y'all.
Bye.